y'all? We back at it again with another video.
It's your boy Tyrese, man.
Baby, what's up?
Yeah, like she said, we are back with another video for y'all today, man. We are back with, matter of fact, oops, I messed that up, but anyway, edit that out. Anyways, man, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are coming at y'all with 5 college tips that are guaranteed to make sure that you are successful when you are in school, man. Yeah. So this can really be for anybody, with freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
But
anybody can really use these.
I'm a sophomore this year.
She's a little youngin'. I'm a junior, so I don't already use all these tips. That's why I am where I'm at right now. But anyways, man.
Fail in class.
Don't do that. No. Hey, my GPA is up there. My GPA is higher than gas prices, so I'm straight.
What's your GPA?
Yeah, it's higher than gas prices. That's all you need to know.
Anyways, anything could be higher than gas prices.
Anyways,
boom.
Man. Anyways, y'all, let's go and get to these tips, all right?
So, tip number 1. I'm gonna go first for the girls. You know, these are things that I wish I would have known or did while I was in my freshman year. So, number 1, if you got a job, don't let your job interfere with school, because you won't go to class, you'll be tired because you'll be getting off late, and we both know this because we both have a job and we both went to school while working. But he went to school throughout the week and went to work on weekends. That's why I went to work and school all day, every day. I
recommend, if you have a job, at least communicate with your managers. I would say try to work on weekends. That way, you know, it's just not a lot of hassle. That means you're able to manage your school time and then your work time. So that's what yours truly.
Especially when you take a full load, like 15 or 16.
Especially that.
All right, number 2.
For me, matter of fact, we're gonna have more than 5.
Yeah.
We're gonna have more. You know what? We're gonna give y'all a little special. We're gonna have more than 5 videos.
All right, but
so, anyways, what I recommend, I got my list right here. Check your emails daily. Check your school email daily and constantly.
Most definitely.
Professors at any time of the day, they will shoot at you an email at 3 in the morning saying that class is canceled. So you have to make sure, as a college student, you are constantly staying on top of your emails, man.
And on top of that, like, I know for sure with Georgia State, like, we have like this little email thing that tells us when our assignments are due, and it'll tell us like, oh, it's due in this amount of days, so that they could try to help, you know, you stay on top of your schoolwork. All right, y'all. Number 3, for girls, specifically for girls. All right, y'all, when y'all go out places, please go with a friend, because there's just too much stuff going on. And I know, like, especially at Georgia State, it's an open campus and like everybody just everywhere. Just please, y'all, just stay safe. You know, don't be going to places where you don't know, you never seen it before. And if you do go, make sure you go with somebody. Make sure somebody know where you at. You know, always keep in touch with people, because it's real serious. Like, people don't really care. Like, they will try to set you up everything, and they supposedly your friends or whatever. Like, do not fall for it. I never went to college parties or anything like that, so yeah, be careful at those college parties too. Okay. I've never been to one. I'm a boring person.
What? All right, what is this? Tip number 4. Tip number 4, man. Network. College is where you come to network. Honestly, they might not teach you about this in, you know, K through 12 or whatever, but it's all about who you know over what you know, and that is a fact. So when you're in school, you're gonna have friends, many different types of majors, many different walks of life. Make sure you network and get cool with these people, man. You never know who you're gonna run to in the future time in life. So that's what I recommend. Network with people, get cool with people, remember people's names. Make sure you give people your name, your phone number, things like that. And you never know. I guarantee you, somebody will come back from your school and be like, "Oh, Didi, I remember.
Right.
Oh, Didi."
And then there y'all go, working as partners.
That's your position right there.
Exactly.
So networking is key in college.
All right. So number 5. I know this is real cliche, y'all. What I'm about to say is so cliche, but please, please, please be friends with your professors, or at least let them.
Hey, she got the same one as you.
Let them know who you are. Like, even if you're not gonna be best friends with them or whatever, just make sure they know who you are. They could point you out and be like, "Oh, hey, Didi, hey, Tyrese, blah, 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 blah." Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why. Because there's a lot of scholarships that's out, and you need a recommendation from a teacher. If your teacher don't know you, they can't recommend you and say that you're a great student or whatever. Personally, I went through that, so that's how I know. And then on top of that, let's just say you might have slipped in the middle of the year or whatever. You need a couple bump ups to your grade. The teacher don't know you. She ain't gonna bump up your grade. He ain't gonna bump up your grade. But if you've been talking to them, you know, got a relationship with them a little bit, they might give you those little 2 extra points to get that B or get that A. So make sure y'all, for real, you know, just be friends with your teachers. Not even friends, just be cordial with your teachers. Let them, make sure they know who you are, your name. Make sure you email them your name so they could, you know, be acclimated to who you are. All right. Next.
Are you done?
Yes. I talk a lot, y'all.
She talks a lot. Anyways, the one thing, going off what you said though, getting cool with your professors, I say, yeah, just like you were saying, make sure your professor is able to put your name to your face.
Right.
That's all I would say. The one thing I do whenever a semester starts, a new semester starts, the first class, after that class, just go up to your professor like on some friendly type stuff. It ain't got to be no overwhelming, but when class over, put them off to the side, you know, introduce yourself. Hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm taking this class, yada, yada, yada. Just so they're able to, but it actually, it helps out. It helps out.
But it helps.
It's lame, but it helps out. And the professors actually really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, tip number 6, man. I feel like for me, this is probably one of the most important ones. You got to stay active, both socially and physically. Nobody wants to be friends with somebody who's just in their dorm room all day, not trying to do nothing. So, you know, people won't be hitting you up and you constantly, nah, I'm not going on. You constantly rejecting people. You're not gonna have no friends. And then you're gonna be looking lonely and you're gonna be sad and you're gonna get depressed and then drop out. So make sure you stay active on campus, man. It's always, it doesn't matter what school you go to. I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing. You could agree to this. It don't matter what school you go to. It's always gonna be events going on campus for the students.
Exactly. Or
always
specific students. Like for me, I'm a business major, so they always, well, I'm a business and Spanish major, so they always have something going on for that. And so you could, like, they'll send it through your email. Once again, perfect time to use your emails, because that's when they tell you what's going on campus. That's when, you know, you get alerts, whatever the case might be.
Exactly.
You done with that?
No, physically, you gotta go to the rec, man. You gotta work out. You gotta keep your body in shape. You don't want to, hey, freshman 15 is real, people.
I got freshman 13, y'all. I ain't get 15.
I lost weight freshman year. I got my metabolism, so I got lucky. But freshman 15, don't be mad, hater. Hey, I'm
bigger than him, y'all, whatever.
So freshman 15 is real, man. Dining halls, they're very tempting, man. People with them unlimited meal plans, make sure you're constantly working out. You don't want to lose yourself in 1 year, so you want to keep your physique up. When your physique is up, you look good, you feel good about yourself, you perform better. So that's what I say.
All right, what number are we on?
I say just do 2 more.
All right, my next tip, because I can't remember what number we're on. Keep a planner. All right, calendar, planner, whatever you want to call it. This is why. Because college is so much different than high school, right? In high school, you go into the same teachers year round, all the time. And you're seeing them more, you have more one-on-one time with them, the class is not as big. They will hold your hand, tell you, you got this due in 2 days, you got this due tomorrow. Even if you go late and you didn't turn it in, they still gonna be like, okay, you can turn it in. College, no. So they will tell you when it's due, and then when it's due, it's just due. If you miss it, you miss it. For example, me, I got so much stuff going on in my head. So like, I have to have a planner, because I'll open it, look at it, and be like, oh dang, that's due tomorrow. I got to test this day. I'm sure he could tell you the same thing. When you got work, when you got family, when you got all that, you have to make sure that everything is online, because they are not going to give you a second chance when it's time to calculate your grade. Whatever grade you got, that's what you get in. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. So keep a planner. Make sure everything is planned out straight. Even if you have to print out the syllabus, print out the course calendar, make sure you have a planner so you can set your stuff straight. Make sure you're on time with everything.
Facts. All right, y'all. Last tip, man. Listen closely. Listen closely.
Listen closely.
Be yourself, man. Be yourself, people. Don't. What? I know it's cliche, but it's true. Be yourself.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, be yourself, man. Don't come to school trying to act like you somebody that you're not, man. People will see right through that. I guarantee you.
And they will not be cool with you.
And they will not be cool with you, bro. People honestly will. I feel like they will accept you more if you just be, you know, genuine, be yourself. than trying to act like you're something that you're not.
College is nowhere near high school. In high school, you gotta act a certain way. You gotta listen to the certain music. College is a way bigger, like, experience. You'll meet people that, you know, will be just like you or somewhat like you. They have clubs. They have, you know, little things like that. Like, you don't have to just chase this certain type of crowd and hope that they accept you. It's not like that. You don't gotta do that. Trust me.
College is where you come to really find yourself. You really find out who you are when you get to college. You don't really know who you are in high school, I feel like. I grew and matured so much in college. So I said, just be yourself, man. Do what you want to do. Hang around like-minded people that's going to, you know, elevate you and you elevate them as well. Y'all trying to get to the same place in life, man. Everybody's trying to be successful. Right. So don't try to follow, you know, the crowd that's just trying to do whatever. Be yourself, man. Don't try to fit in. Stand out, because different people are the ones that stand out.
Exactly.
You will not get noticed if you're the same person. So do different things, man. Just like us. We doing YouTube. Ain't nobody on, at least on my campus, I know like that, doing YouTube. So do something else, man. Do something different.
Oh, I actually have one more, y'all. So
what you got?
Make sure y'all have study sessions. Make study sessions with your friends, because, like, for example, I have a lot of classes that is like huge, like 100, 200 kids. Like, I don't really have any small classes except like my Spanish class. So we've been making group meets, and, you know, they have study sessions and stuff, and it really, 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 really helps. Okay? It really helps, because what you don't understand, somebody else understands. What they don't understand, you probably understand. So it's like, help you, help me type of thing. And it really, really helps. And for example, because I take Spanish, I like to connect with people that are either Hispanic or they have a Spanish background in some type of way, because, you know, to learn a new language is better to be conversational in it and get around people that, you know, have that same type of mentality, or they are it, if that makes sense, they are Hispanic already. So like, I always, you know, I'll be like, oh, can you help me and I'll help you type of thing. And it really, really helps. Like, I can most definitely say my Spanish has grown drastically because of it. Now anyways, that's all for today, folks. We hope you like this video. Y'all haven't seen us in a while, you know. It's kind of hard when he's not that far away, but
two different schools makes it hard for YouTube couples to thrive. But
it is.
Anyways, man, if you like this video, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on the post notifications so you can always be notified when we post videos. Make sure you do that. Stay up on DD and time, man.
Yes, and like we love y'all. We love. Thank you for getting us to 100 subscribers. We on the road to 1K. You know, help us out, y'all. We trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the summertime.
We trying to hit that in a year, man. Definitely.
Yes.
So what?
Summertime?
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell his mama. Tell his granddad. To tell everybody.
All right.
Subscribe. Everybody subscribing to us.
We love you guys.
All right, DD.